What if the strongest thing you could do today wasn't speaking louder, but listening better? In a world that rewards fast responses, strong opinions, and instant reactions, listening has quietly become one of the rarest skills. Many conversations are treated like competitions, where being right matters more than being present. Yet true connection doesn't come from winning an argument or having the perfect reply. It comes from slowing down long enough to truly hear another human being. Every person you meet is carrying something you can't see. Beneath everyday interactions live quiet worries, unspoken fears, lingering disappointments, and pressures that rarely make it into conversation. These struggles don't appear in social media posts or casual small talk, but they influence how people speak, react, and withdraw. Often, what looks like frustration, distance, or defensiveness is really someone trying to carry more than they know how to express. Most people are not searching for advice or solutions. They are not asking to be fixed. What they want, more than anything, is to feel understood. They want to know that their experience matters and that their emotions are valid. Compassion does not begin with answers. It begins with pausing judgment, resisting the urge to interrupt, and choosing empathy in a world that is quick to assume and even quicker to criticize. A single moment of patient listening can change the entire direction of a conversation and, sometimes, a relationship. Everyone carries unseen battles. These are the quiet struggles that don't show up in conversations, group settings, or daily routines. They may involve stress, grief, uncertainty, self-doubt, or emotional exhaustion. When empathy leads the way, understanding replaces assumption. Instead of asking why someone is acting a certain way, curiosity steps in and asks what they might be going through. In that shift, conversations soften and connection becomes possible, even when opinions differ. True empathy does not require agreement. It requires presence. Being present means staying engaged without trying to control the outcome of the conversation. It means allowing someone to share without steering them toward a conclusion or offering solutions they never asked for. Compassion is not about having the perfect response. It is about creating a safe space where someone feels seen and heard. When judgment is paused and curiosity takes its place, conversations begin to change. Defensiveness eases, tension lowers. People become more open when they sense they are not being evaluated or corrected. Trust grows in subtle but powerful ways. When people feel safe, they are more willing to share honestly, and that honesty strengthens connection. Compassion is often misunderstood as weakness, but it is one of the strongest choices a person can make. It requires patience, emotional awareness, and self-control. It means choosing understanding over ego and connection over being right. When compassion leads, humanity takes center stage, and conversations become less about winning and more about relating. When compassion is practiced consistently, relationships deepen. Emotional distance begins to shrink, and misunderstandings become easier to resolve. Small conflicts lose their intensity because they are met with understanding instead of resistance. Choosing empathy softens reactions and reduces unnecessary conflict. Life feels less heavy when understanding is prioritized over proving a point. In moments where listening replaces defensiveness, something meaningful happens. People feel respected, they feel valued, they feel less alone. These moments may seem small, but they accumulate, shaping healthier relationships and stronger emotional bonds over time. In a world filled with constant noise, opinions, and distractions, compassion stands out as a quiet but powerful force. It does not demand attention, yet it leaves a lasting impact. Compassion turns everyday interactions into meaningful human moments. It reminds people that they are not invisible, not misunderstood, and not alone in what they are carrying. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people find encouragement and perspective when they need it most. Subscribe to the channel for weekly motivation, thoughtful reflection, and reminders that growth begins with awareness and kindness. And if you know someone who could use a little more compassion or understanding today, share this video with them. Be sure to come back this Friday for another uplifting message designed to help you grow, reflect, and move forward with purpose. Until then, keep choosing empathy. It matters more than you think.